What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Stonehearth. Today we're going to be finishing up a good bit of our expansion, as well as trying to get prepared for the next Goblin camp to pop up when they return from their actual meeting that they go to, or their, I believe as they call it, their meet. So we really need to prep and get ready for those guys to come back, so that way when they do finally come back, we can go ahead and take them out and go ahead and seize their treasure for our own gains. But in the meantime, we're making good progress on our sleeping quarters here that we've got. Let's see, this actually is going to increase our bed capacity to 14, which will actually allow us to tear down this building right here. Later on, we're actually going to have to add on to this, because last episode we actually grew our civilization quite a bit. If I remember, we got 3 Hearthlings to join our community in a row. 3 days straight we got a Hearthling. So we really need to keep an eye on our sleeping situation, so that way their morale can stay up and we can hopefully produce more food for them as well. Let's see. Alright, so the latest Steam update actually rolled out yesterday for Stonehearth. The Steam update 2797. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure if it applies to the Alpha 13 or if it's a bug fix for Alpha 14. If any of you guys know this for sure, let me know down in the comments, so that way we can know for sure what we're actually getting ourselves into with this bug fix. But while we wait for daytime to roll around, I'm actually going to read through kind of the patch notes for it. So the bug fixes fix an issue where farmers didn't harvest after you loaded the game, and buying items from a store no longer crashes the UI. Oh, invaders. The patch notes are going to have to wait. Alright, we've got looks like a skeleton and a zombie incoming. So let's go ahead and put it back on 2. They're quite a ways away, so we'll wait for them to kind of make their way to the camp. But in the meantime, we're going to continue reading these patch notes while I keep an eye on this. Fixed a bug where Rhea's children wear ascendancy outfits. I guess that's completely not supposed to be possible, considering they are 2 separate kingdoms. You know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna intercept them. Go ahead. Oh, I guess daytime hit, so they the daylight vanquished them. I have actually never seen that until just now. I mean, I never really got real big into Stonehearth before I decided to do a Let's Play series. So we're actually going to discover a few different things that I probably didn't never notice before, just because I never played it hardcore. But they tweaked the eye level of the giant bone axes. Not sure exactly what that is going to do for our overall for our footmen here. Let's see, I think it was Gem Wester that had it. Yeah, not really sure what that's gonna do for. Oh, and look at that, we got our 15th Hearthling, and since I don't have a camera, you guys, I am fist pumping into the air because we have gotten a new Hearthling. Our community is steadily growing, which also means we cannot tear down this sleeping quarters, because we now need it for our 15th Hearthling to sleep in. So Lee Preston, He has 2 mind, 3 body, and 2 spirit. So he could potentially make a good addition to our footman party, even though he has a low spirit and his body stat is not that great. We might put him in there, or we might just keep him as a worker. I'm almost thinking about adding him up as a third farmer. That's a possibility for him, just because we kind of need the extra farm hands to keep everything from rotting in the fields. And it looks like our music actually glitched up again, just because of that little mishap over there. So we might have to wait for another invader strike and be a little more proactive about it. But continuing our patch note read through, let's see, they show the count of citizens and party members on the start menu. Not something I really noticed, nor anything I really paid close attention to. They allowed layering in the Hearthling clothing, allowing each layer to reveal layers underneath, which is pretty cool. So if somebody's wearing like a heavy coat and then has like normal clothes under it, you'll be able to see some of the normal clothes underneath the coat, which it looks like you can kind of see on this trapper. You can see the trapper has a vest on, as well as his undershirt. But so we got that. Also, they fixed a couple of errors. They fixed where human bodies. They adjusted the human body so toes don't poke through the boots. To be honest, I never got close enough to take a look to see their toes poke through their boots, to be 100% honest with you guys. If you guys might have noticed it from a distance, let me know down in the comments and see if that's actually been an issue with our playthrough, and that maybe that's something that got fixed. Let's see, they now made it to where they show a notification when monsters enter combat with Hearthlings. That's if that's an update that got into this release, that would be a very welcome update. They fixed issues where Goblin chiefs are not accepting tribute, and players can no longer move Goblin fire pits. Alright, so nothing too much on fixing the Hearthling idle issue, it seems. That's a footman. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, kind of had the idle issue. I mean, we still have the idle issue every now and then, but our big issue right now is them not collecting loot. I may have to make a note, and after I record this episode, to maybe submit a bug for that. Let's see, Hearthling. Collect loot. Alright. Hello, Lighthelm. I come bearing goods for trade. Would you give me 10 hunks of stone in exchange for 3 stone benches? At this point, we really need to keep our stone. I mean, if he was wanting to give us something that we could sell for a little bit more than what those stone benches sell for, they don't sell for a whole lot, then we might contemplate doing it, but I don't think we'll do it. So everybody's going in to have something to eat. But now that we do have 15 Hearthlings, we kind of need to expand our dining hall. So that might be the next kind of expansion that we do. But it looks like they're getting the farm going pretty well. And okay, Hearthlings are helping to haul that kind of stuff. So maybe after a while they'll get to all this loot that we have just lying around? Kinda hope so. I really don't like all that going there. So let's see if we untick the haul thing for these guys. So we unticked it for Daff and Fiona. And to be honest, I don't even know where they are. I don't even know where these Hearthlings are at, so where we can keep an eye on them. Okay. Let's see, what are they doing? They're idle right now, so let's tick those hall markers back on. Building ladders. So I think, are they over here working on the building? I don't know, but I think last time we decided we needed to tear these down. Remove. Try removing one section of the wall at a time. Maybe we can just remove the one section and that be enough to allow them access back here to finish building all of this. Here's hoping. So we've got our chickens. Oh, they're hungry. So let's see, do we have any chicken feed or rabbit feed? Doesn't look like we do. So let's go ahead and get our stone mill grinder and go ahead and make some more chicken feed. We need to maintain 1 and maintain 1. Eventually we'll get sheep, so we can go ahead and maintain one of those in there as well. And wow, that daytime went by really fast today. I don't know if it's just because I was reading through the patch notes and it kind of just went off on us or not, but so we're getting this wall built in, and I think this is what's hindering a lot of progress in like the loot areas. Is a lot of these guys, they're going to prioritize the order that I assigned all these jobs in. So first they're gonna try to build that wall, and then hopefully they'll go loot everything that I told them to go loot. And these guys are coming down here to plant acorns for the oak saplings. And then, wow, I told them to do that like I think 3 or 4 episodes ago. It's been a while since I told them to go plant those those saplings. So hopefully they'll be able to get those done pretty quick. So I've actually decided I kind of like this opening right here. It just lets them get in and out of the village a little bit better. So I think we'll leave that open and maybe move the stockpiles over here where they're completely walled in. Okay, we have an invader. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to send our militia to attack this invader and hope that that will refix our music. So here they come. That might have been how our music got messed up last time, where we were having issues with that. Is, you know, we could have had some invaders come in and then daytime hit and boom, they disappear, but the game did not register going out of combat. Seems like my theory is kind of shot right now then. If any of you guys know like why this music bug happens, definitely let me know down in the comments, and if there's a way you can fix it fairly quickly, because I know before we had it last over a couple of episodes like that, where we would get attacked and we didn't kill them fast enough or something, and the music would stay stuck. And I hope it didn't annoy you guys too much, because it was starting to get to me a little bit. But hopefully we'll get that fixed here shortly, and it won't last like another 2 or 3 episodes. I might have to disable that autosave, because it does kind of cut into our playtime a little bit here. So let's see, let's take a look at our stockpiles. Contents. We got 20 stone there. We have another 31 stone there. And 3 stone here. So we've got about 54-ish stone. Oh, there's 9 more, so we got a little bit over 60. So that should be plenty to finish up this wall. Not that wall. I have to make sure we didn't put a wall there. Okay, yeah, we didn't. So it'll be enough to finish up this wall, and then possibly another section over here. And then once we get caught up on all of this and looting everything and kind of doing some general housekeeping around the village, we'll extend this wall over and up and kind of go around this courtyard area that we're going to build. So we'll have one opening here, one opening here, and depending on how we build up this courtyard area, we might have one more opening over here. So that's kind of the plan. To be honest, I haven't really been planning a whole lot. So if you guys have any suggestions, definitely let me know. I've been kind of winging it as we go. I probably need to sit down and kind of plan ahead a little bit more, so that way it'll be a little more structured for you guys to keep up and maybe get y'all a little more exciting content. But so today we did not have enough food to be able to get a new Hearthling. We were about 133 food short, actually exactly 133 food short. Our morale is still very good, and our net worth is actually doing pretty well. Probably because we've added those new professions and new crafting classes, and it's kind of helped our net worth increase that way. But on the plus side, we're at 15 out of 40 Hearthlings. So we're well on our way. But once we get darn it, I know I say a lot. Once we get all this built up, then we're gonna kind of expand out. Oh, those guys are still there. We'll expand out over here and kind of build up along the ridge line here. But we're gonna actually take our militia guys, our footmen out here, and kind of scout this goblin camp, because if we can take them out, then maybe that might help our music problem. But there's 1, 2, 3, there's 2 here, so that's 5 and 7. Now these let's see, 3, 5 right here, 6 will go down pretty easily. I don't know how easily Zug will go down. That's just something we'll have to take a chance on. Let's see, I think he's got, it looks like he has a wooden sword, so he's not going to be that much of a threat to our bone axe wielder. So let's go in here and do a little assault. Okay, we're just getting notifications on this whole area. So we're going to try to take these guys out. Alright, there goes the guy that we were worried about. So everybody else should be made pretty easy work. Is Doran still in our assault party? He must be, since he came here. He is. Let's go ahead and remove him. And actually, we need to add Orsa. Oh, we just got a UI error. So F5 to reset the UI. Sorry about this, guys. Technical difficulties here. Not too big of an issue. And it fixed our music issue, though. Alright, let's see here. We've got those, and go ahead and sell these pelts. The pelts are actually what helps our net worth a good bit, because we can, when we have them, it increases our net worth, and once we sell them, of course our net worth is going to go up because our gold stores increase. We're going to buy all those beds. So these goblins are actually too scared to fight. So we're gonna have to tell these guys to go back home. Hopefully they'll make it home in time to get some food. Oh, there's that goblin, another goblin camp. These guys are probably going to be a little more organized because their chieftain is here. So we're going to let our footmen rest up, get something to eat, and probably within the next in-game day, we will go and try to take their treasure. And the good thing is we have this a little bit of a wall right here, so we can really protect ourselves and probably station a defense, actually. Since we do have those guys here, we'll tell the party to defend there. And one other thing we can also do to protect our crafters is we can make another party, and we'll add members, and we will add our mason, shepherd, cook, and carpenter to this party, and we will set a defense point actually in the middle of town. So unless the enemy gets past all of our footmen, gets past all of our other hearthlings, then it'll be up to our crafters to defend everybody. So hopefully it never comes down to that, and I hope so. I hope we don't have to ever use our crafters to defend our village. And we need to make sure to let these guys go eat. So I'm trying to contemplate what to do right now. I really want to put those comfy beds in there because it will allow our hearthlings to get a little extra rest. But the downside to that is when we do a town, like basically the town bell, when we do a town defense mode, it'll be, if they're sleeping, they're less likely to get out of bed from the description of the actual bed. Because if we look here, let's see if we go stockpile and go look at the actual bed. I dreamed of flying sheep. Let me see. Go to the carpenter. Because the carpenter can craft these, but I mean, it does take some cloth. Bolts of cloth. 8 hours will leave you as refreshed as the day you were born. Nobody ever wants to get out. It makes emergency evacuations awkward. So it might not mean anything, but to me that kind of tells me if we do a town defense, if they're sleeping in a comfy bed, I doubt they're going to want to get out. So he just kind of took the bed out and left it there. Alright, it is nighttime. Oh, this little goblin decided to wander into town. We'll take care of him pretty quickly. Or we might. It depends. Let's see what our footmen do here. And they just kind of stroll right past them. So we might need to wait until he actually does something before we attack. And I'm actually still a little confused about the goblin encampment mechanics. That's the word I'm looking for, mechanics. Because I normally just try to, like in games like this, I normally just try to, take out whatever threat is coming towards us. But it seems like that's going to be kind of hard to do in this game because the goblins aren't always aggressive. They're not like, regular monsters where, they're always aggressive, always trying to kill you, always trying to take your stuff. And this guy is making a bolt for our treasure, it looks like. Oh no, that's our Hearthling. Whoop, my bad. You might be trying to deliver a message. Not really sure. Let's watch him. Kind of stalk him a little bit here. So, he didn't go in there. So he's just kind of randomly and aimlessly wandering around. Is he gonna grab that tin ore? No. I'm gonna have to do a little more research on these guys and see exactly what their mechanics are and what we have to do to deal with them. If we just have to go meet with their chieftain or what. But in the meantime, we're still in the day. Once daytime hits, and after we get through our daily report and all that, we're gonna still try to hit these guys and take them down. Because I would much rather not have a goblin encampment that close to my town. And between that and I kind of eventually want to expand this way, so I don't want them to get too settled where they're at. Alright, so we're just kind of waiting on the daily report now before we send our... Well, we can go ahead and send them over there so they're ready to go. Our daily update, and our food fell short again! 389 out of 494. Alright, let's see how this goes. I've actually been sitting here contemplating whether to actually try to assault these guys, and we're going to give it a shot. Assault location. And nothing happens. Can't loot. Can't attack them, so maybe they're just a diplomacy type thing later on down the road. I really need to do some research on this. If anybody knows anything about these goblins, please let me know down in the comments so I'm not sitting here. Well, I've already sat here and tried to attack them twice like a fool. I mean, I did attack them one time and I got some kills off them, but it seems like they have been warded away from wanting to attack me. So that's what we have. Alright, so this is what we need to do right here. Instead of keeping ladders going everywhere, I need to try to figure out a way to build some stairs. You know, I've seen other builds from other people that play Stonehearth, and they always have like nice stairs going up and down in there. In the meantime, we're just gonna kind of mine out some of this area. So I'm gonna grab some music and actually time lapse this footage so y'all enjoy. So that's a way we can do the flight of stairs. If we wanted to, I could probably go ahead and build and do slabs. Right, slabs. do wooden slabs. But we'll save that for next time. But thanks again, guys, for joining me on this episode of Stonehearth. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like. And if you want to stay updated on future content, subscribe down below. It really helps me out. And also check out my XCOM channel. Or not my channel, but my XCOM Let's Play series. We're actually getting amped up for XCOM 2. I am a noob at XCOM, so we're going to be trying to get XCOM 2 and just kind of get our feet wet with the game and the playstyle of the game. But oh, let's pause this. But also, during this time I want to give a shout out to my friend Ringer over on Twitch. Me and him met up playing Elder Scrolls Online, and we have been pretty much gaming ever since. Kind of gaming together between Grand Theft Auto, did a little bit of Space Engineers, Ark Survival Evolved. He actually picked up Stonehearth because I started this Let's Play, and I am so glad that he did because it is a great game. But if you guys go check out his channel on Twitch, it's Ringer's Universe. I'll leave a link down in the description below. But thank y'all for watching. Have a good one. I'll see you later.